Jose Mourinho to bring in an extra midfield player, Lassana Diarra, but he's stuck with the pattern of play that his team have done so well with this season so far. It's attacking, it's bold, it's very unlike Jose Mourinho, but it will make for an open game.
Well, it's the third year in a row that Real Madrid have gone into the game ahead of Barcelona in the Liga. As Villa's on a run, is a stretch for Pepe. Iniesta, there'll be wave after wave of Barcelona attack tonight. It's a similar night to last year. They played this game on exactly the same date. And of course, it was an Ibrahimovic goal that separated the two sides. There is Iniesta, the man who scored the goal in the World Cup final. Try not to hype it up too much, but every one of those players out there has accomplished great things in their career. Piqué to Iniesta. Villa making a move.
For me, I think they have to try and contend with Busquets. It's be interesting to see if Benzema drops in, or Mesut Ozil, and perhaps even Ronaldo.
First foul of the evening has the Barcelona fans in front of us up off their seats. The referee's done well, though. He's given an advantage to Barcelona, trying to keep things moving. Little layoff from Pedro, away by Marcelo. Scrappy defending from Real Madrid. Cool-headed his career if he were to come on. I'm sure that, as you say, Valdez will tough it out, though. Here's Xavi. Miscontrol from Alves. Benzema gets into the thrust of things. An unexpected call for the Frenchman tonight. Pedro. Reaches out to Marcelo, who tries to play his way out of defence and bumps into his fellow countryman, Dani Alves. Lionel Messi still awaiting his first touch of the ball with 5 minutes gone. That looked like a corner. Assistant didn't give it. Messi picks up and goes on his first mazy dribble. Every Real Madrid player is called onto defensive duty. Xavi straight across the six. Clever free kick. It was a missed swipe from Alves. Now Messi flicks it in! Oh, wonderful attempt. Pure genius. He's in the mood.
It took him 2 or 3 minutes, didn't it, to get in the game, but he certainly has now.
Alves with a cross. It's all Barcelona in the opening stage of this game. They've got another corner. Benzema's header out. Abidal to Alves. Fancies a shot from distance, and he had to see his control. Well, it's pretty much as was forecast. Barcelona will attack. Mourinho's team will condense and absorb and try to spring the odd counter-attack with a fleet-footed Ozil and Di Maria, and of course Cristiano Ronaldo. Piqué. Xavi. Busquets. Not such a measured pass from Busquets.
Centre of the pitch, centre of attack. And I think that's part of the defensive solution for Jose Mourinho, to play Ronaldo wide, Angel Di Maria wide on the other side. Try and stop the Barcelona fullbacks coming forward as much as they normally do.
Piqué. Little layoff from Pedro to Xavi. To Pedro. Xavi to Alves. Lionel Messi. Strong arm tactics from Barcelona. Alves stopped by Marcelo. Messi picks up. Football being played at breakneck speed by Barcelona. Pedro. Alves. Got the ball through. Messi's onside, perfectly timed. Lays it inside.
Messi's movement off the ball. From a standing start, he changes pace, loses anyone who's anywhere near marking him. He can find space in the most congested of areas.
Xavi. Controlling his manner. Messi. Caressing the ball to Iniesta. He has Villa outside. Oh, plays it inside. Great tackle, but no! It's finished off by Xavi! Not the greatest goal you're ever going to see, but a mightily important goal for Barcelona. Now, what do Mourinho's team have about them? They've only been behind in one game this season. That was against Hercules, but as we know, they remain unbeaten. It was hyped up, his return to the Camp Nou. We were expecting a pig's head or something like that to be thrown onto the field. All animal body parts were confiscated before the game. But when Mourinho did come out, the reception was lukewarm for the former linguist. Messi, side down. Oh no!
Challenges, bad fouls, he has to deal with that.
Alves to Busquets. Barca boxing the game in these early stages. Real Madrid can't get a kick. Lionel Messi has been a bit part player so far. Caressing the ball to David Villa, past one. Runs into a bit of a cul-de-sac. Comes backwards through Busquets. Iniesta tries to play the one.
They do look a threat.
David Villa to Abidal. Never available Xavi. Iniesta. They could be the two rivals for the World and European Player of the Year. This man Lionel Messi thinks that one of the Spanish World Cup winners will get it this year. Point separating the two teams. Real Madrid unbeaten under Jose Mourinho. Barcelona a point behind them. They've won the last 6 league games in a row. They've scored at least 3 goals in their last 5 matches. They are the entertainers. There's the biggest of the lot, Lionel Messi. Busquets. Iniesta. Has to be said, Real Madrid seem content to allow Barcelona possession of the ball. They will have come here with a plan. Despite that early goal, they'll be intent on sticking to it. They always knew there'd be an early bluster from Barca. Busquets. He's got the place in midfield tonight ahead of Mascherano. They've been sharing duties. Clearly, he's ahead in the pecking order of the Argentinian national captain.
I think he fully understands that role Robert playing in front of Puyol and Piqué. Drops in an awful lot as well and plays between the two central defenders when both of the Barcelona fullbacks push on an attack. He's got a good understanding of the game, a player only 22 years of age.
Iniesta, every Barcelona pass being greeted by an Ole. Messi. Any player who likes to take more than one touch. Pedro. Xavi has it. There's a foul off the ball by Marcelo, acknowledged by the referee. Barca continue through David Villa, toe-to-toe with Ramos. Gets the cross in! 2-0 Barcelona! A flying Pedro! Real Madrid, they may get it from Ozil, who tries a backflip. That will not go down well with the Madristas. Their team losing 2-0, less than 20 minutes gone. Busquets to Iniesta. Oh, great ball through. Ooh, it's given offside.
He did well to work himself some space, nice and bright from the set piece. Doesn't trouble the Barcelona defence there. With Barca having won the last 4 Clásicos, going ahead so early, 1-0, now 2-0. We know there's 4 debutants tonight for Real Madrid in the Clásico matches. But there's enough players here that have been on the receiving end of those last 4 defeats. Mentally, they're going to find it hard to find a way back. Barcelona absolutely dominant at the moment.
Messi. Pepe stretches again. Ball finds show of petulance from Cristiano Ronaldo and his fellow countryman Mourinho also moaning. Abidal. Oh, look at this football, it's sublime. Mourinho has never won as a coach at the Camp Nou. Pedro, scorer of the second goal, with time and thinking space. Rounds Marcelo, puts in yet another cross.
Struggling to pick up forward runners coming from deep.
Taken short. Well, caught napping once more. Alves flips it over the top. It's carnival.
Still have their massive amount of possession that they have it almost against every other team. And I think Real Madrid tonight would have enjoyed a fair share of the possession. But it's no different. Barcelona playing no different. Can't mount any serious attacks to the Barcelona defence.
Messi. And he hasn't taken a grip of the game yet. Xavi. Pedro. Alves bombing ahead of him. Played the ball too early. Ronaldo. Very poor pass from Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Alves, Xavi. Benzema is suffering with a bit of a back injury on the halfway line. They don't want to be carrying anybody, Real Madrid. It's all hands to the pump at the moment.
It is, and they're really getting the run-arounds rather than as Barcelona keep possession as they did for that second goal. But they're not only keeping possession, they're playing with purpose as well. They're getting the ball forward quickly, keeping it on the ground, the movement off the ball. It's absolutely fantastic. The technique we expect from Barcelona.
We've seen them do this to some lesser teams in the Champions League, Panathinaikos and Rubin Kazan and Copenhagen. But tonight, they're mesmerising Madrid. It's a mismatch at the moment. That's onside. Pedro is there before Casillas. Another skill.
Barcelona work so hard off the ball to win the ball back. They just enjoy having possession of the football.
I don't discount any Jose Mourinho side. But they've been torn apart by Barcelona at the moment. Been taught a footballing lesson. Messi. Busquets. A backflip from Busquets. Messi. Xavi. Alves. Some Real Madrid legs getting very tired down there in the rain in Catalonia. Alves with a cross. Carvalho intercepts. 6-2 a couple of years ago.
Well, certainly plenty of intent on that challenge, wasn't there? And Ronaldo will do his utmost to make sure his team do keep the clean sheet.
Abidal to Piqué. This game, of course, being played on a Monday night because they had elections in Catalonia yesterday. And the result that anybody wanted to know was not from the elections, but the result of this Grand Clasico. Well, Real stay top, which is looking unlikely. Will Barcelona take over yet again? Something they tend to do every year.
Just have so much trust in each other with the possession of the ball, Rob, that if Xavi is marked heavily, his team, it's going to be difficult for them to come back from 2 goals down. But they have the individual talent to create a goal out of nothing and still can find a way back into this game.
There's a poor when it falls to Lionel Messi. He's been dormant for most of the first half, Messi. That's what he's most dangerous. Pepe tries to wrap his arm around him and can't stop him. We've had a rash 3 minutes. 4 yellow cards in the space of 3 minutes. Now, David Villa is offside. First man at the near post with their corners, Real Madrid. Pepe flies in. But I think Valdez quite enjoyed wrapping his legs around Cristiano Ronaldo after the ball had been toe poked out of play.
Certainly a risk he should be taking.
Messi to Xavi. Alves, disguise pass, look one way, passed it the other. Doesn't get overconfident though. Xavi, Busquets. Quick-footed football as we approach the final 5 minutes of the first half. Real Madrid are beginning to find their feet. Puyol. The people of Catalonia are thriving on this. For many years they felt they were the oppressed under the Franco regime, and football was the best way of expressing their intentions. Now their footballers are ensuring that they're ruling Spain. So nothing is working for Real Madrid.
No, they've got to stick with it. Just wondering whether Jose Mourinho rules the decision not to play the extra midfield player.
Lionel Messi gets into his stride and lets off Alves.
You mustn't forget, Rob, this Real Madrid team is very new. The amount of money they've spent in the last 2 years in pursuit. You're going to have to stick with it. It's a young team, as Jose Mourinho said, not experienced.
Messi has stolen the ball. He doesn't have support. He might have to go solo. He's drawn Pepe, but what a brilliant tackle that was by Pepe. Doesn't even have to get into the flow of things. The referee telling him to get onto his feet as well. It was quite interesting before the game, Terry, because Mourinho was saying that he wasn't too happy with the appointment of Iturralde Gonzalez. Guardiola was very happy, ever the statesman. But it's something that the referee could be blaming for this Real Madrid performance. It looked like a forearm or back arm across his face, didn't it?
And Messi got booked.
Well, he did rather play act. And it's not in Messi's makeup to go down like that either. Iniesta. Villa waits for the pass. That's a poor pass by Iniesta. So it's the creative department of Real Madrid which has been very shy in the opening 46.5 minutes of this game. Iniesta. David Villa. Back to Puyol. Remember that Barcelona went 21 years without defeat against Real Madrid at the Camp Nou. They've won the last two here, and they're in a very good position in the first half.